The Bold and the Beautiful. BB, spoilers for Friday, December 20th. Tease that some great scenes are coming up. Before we dive in, we've got a quick programming note to pass along. BB was preempted due to impeachment news coverage on Wednesday, which pushed this episode back to Friday. However, we still want you to have all the latest updates. So let's dive in and see what's happening. For starters, we should talk about Liam Spencer's. Scott Clifton planned to expose Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, heel Phil Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, and on that plan and hope that everything works out. Of course, Liam knows a lot's riding on Steffy Forrester's, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, willingness to work with Zoe Buckingham, Kiara Barnes. Zoe could be a valuable asset in their plot to uncover the truth about Thomas' motives. At Forrester Creations, Hope Logan, Anakin OL, will remain in a bind thanks to her fashion designer dilemma. She needs one immediately for the showdown that's coming up, but she hasn't had any luck so far. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Thomas will eventually convince Hope to work with him. But some other drama is brewing first. Hope won't be pleased to learn Zoe might come back on board at Forrester Creations. Thomas will make a pitch for Zoe and urge Hope to accept that this is what's best for the family as well as the company. Hope will think Thomas really means what's best for Zoe. She'll narrow her eyes and wonder when the two of them got so close anyway. Thomas will insist that he's being objective here. He'll praise Zoe's modeling skills and argue that she just needs another opportunity to prove herself. Hope will be appalled that Thomas is even suggesting this, but he'll continue his speech. Thomas will turn his attention to Steffy and acknowledge that Zoe also caused her pain. He'll hope Steffy can show Zoe just a little of the same compassion he was given. Zoe will eventually pipe up to make a pitch of her own. She'll want everyone to know she feels tremendous remorse for her part in this horrible deception. Zoe will talk about the pressure she was under and how she longs for a way to make it up to all of them. She'll be looking for a shot at redemption. Eric Forrester, John McCook, will admit Zoe's talent has benefited Forrester Creations a great deal. But he'll admit this is a lot to ask. Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K, will weigh in next. He'll feel like he had every reason to fire Zoe and would do it again. But he's trying to be a better person now. Ridge will decide to leave Zoe's fate in Steffy's hands. When Steffy hesitates on delivering her decision, Hope will march toward her. She'll declare, "Steffy, please tell me you are not considering this." She stood there in silence while we both suffered, and our lives were forever changed because of that. Please don't let her back into the company. Steffy will flash back to Liam insisting that Zoe's their chance to find out the truth about Thomas. She'll snap out of it and note that Zoe perpetuated a lie that put a hole in her heart. Steffy will feel like watching Hope and Liam leave with Beth Spencer. River Davidson and Madeline Valdez was the most visceral, raw pain she's ever felt. BB spoilers, Steffy Forrester picks a side. After Zoe insists she's so sorry, Steffy will state that she believes her. She'll also believe in second chances, so she'll warn Zoe to stay in line and welcome her back to Forrester Creations. Thomas will thank his sis as Ridge and Derek express surprise. Hope will think this decision's anything but commendable. She'll beg Steffy not to do this, but Steffy will stand her ground. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Steffi will get that Hope feels blindsided. She'll wish she could make Hope understand why she's following her gut on this. Steffi will claim that rehiring Zoe is what will help them move forward. It's what needs to be done. Monica Ruiz, the actress who played the wife in a widely panned Peloton holiday commercial, landed a new role as a guest star on The Bold and the Beautiful. Ruiz is in 2 episodes playing a character called Dr. Escobar. A spokesperson confirmed, they are slated to air January 30th to 31st. Barring any news coverage that preempts the episodes. They couldn't tell today any more details about her character because it would give away a storyline before it aired. Ruiz made national news after the Peloton commercial aired. In it, Ruiz had a frightened look as she begins a year-long fitness journey after her husband gives her a Peloton exercise bike for Christmas. The commercial received swift backlash from viewers who saw it as sexist. "Honestly, I think it was just my face," Monica Ruiz told today's Hoda Kotb in her first television interview since the ad went viral. "My eyebrows looked worried, I guess. People were like, 'You look scared.' I'm telling you, it was my face. That was the problem, and it just exploded it from there." She looks worried, Ruiz said of her character in the 30-second spot. Ruiz immediately booked another commercial after the Peloton ad aired. The second commercial was for Ryan Reynolds' company, Aviation Gin, and it made light of the backlash surrounding the original. Ruiz reprised her character, and seemingly gets help from her friends after escaping her old life. The Bold and the Beautiful is preempted today as the presidential impeachment process continues. The Bold and the Beautiful did not air today as CBS broadcast the House debate on impeachment in the United States, but will return with a new episode tomorrow, Thursday, December 19th. In the meantime, let Soaps.com know what you think of the twist with Thomas using Zoe to make Hope jealous on Bold and Beautiful. Do you think it will work and Hope will want to be with Thomas? Do you think it's cruel since Zoe is genuinely interested in him? Perhaps you think she deserves to be hurt considering her role in keeping the baby secret. Or maybe you suspect another twist with Thomas actually falling for Zoe? Tell us your thoughts on this developing storyline using the comments section below. Soaps are all about romance and couples, and The Bold and the Beautiful excels in both. This past year saw pairings that were new, old, fun, and bold. Pun intended, but which one was your favorite? SoapHub polled BB fans to ask them which couple they love the most. Read on for the results. The Bold and the Beautiful, Wally World. Sally and Wyatt, aka Wally, came in first with just over 34% of your vote. They first came together by circumstance. Wyatt had split from Katie, Heather Tom. Sally was dumped, again, by Thomas, Matthew Atkinson. The two chatted each other up at Bikini and a love match was made. The couple split briefly, during which time Wyatt took up with former fling Flo, Katrina Bowden, but her deception caused the pair to split. It wasn't long before Wyatt was back where he belonged, in Sally's arms. Read all about it. Bill, Don Diamond, and Katie earned 31% of your votes. They were a power couple, but his fascination with other women, Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and his machinations drove them apart. Fortunately, Katie's transplanted heart is a forgiving one, to make sure Bill had reformed. Katie tested his fidelity and Bill passed. He wasn't even upset at his ex for her deception, which was even more impressive. Bill stood by Katie during her kidney transplant. This is one power couple we expect to see re-hitched in 2020. Hope for the future. Hope, Annika Noel, and Liam. Scott Clifton spent much of last year in agony, mourning the loss of their daughter Beth. Their reunion on top of the Forrester Creations rooftop upon learning that Beth was indeed alive had all the feels: romance, joy, love. It's no surprise they scored 21% of your vote on a half-hour show that has enough couples to fill an hour.